family, FTM team, feed family, D devil. family de-devil.
Hello, hello, test, test.
TM Team Feed Family D Devil.
Hello. Okay, I think you can hear my voice now. Okay, I've do the testing already. Okay, so hi, dear investors and dear Homely members. Welcome to my life. This is from Homely. Is the new month, September the 1st. Very happy to see you in a new month and kind of exciting months over by looking over through the previous months, because we have been heard of the golden September and the silver October. That September is kind of a good one, right? How to say, golden or just a gloomy one, because this year it's really different. Okay, this is really different. So we still need to be objective, although have their realities there. And if you're the first time to watch my live, so I will give a so your diagnosis the shares for you. So here is the shares code number. Here is the share. Here is the diagnosis 9. Of course, during the live, you can just send your share code number, your entry price, and your trading periods to the comment or WhatsApp to me, 011-1652-7962. Can just WhatsApp your share code number, entry price, and investment period. For example, long term, short term, or medium term, like that, to 011-1652-7962. Okay, here's the way. And of course, before we start, you can share this live to your friend, so that can help more people to access your share. And of course, I will also give some brief sharing of the whole market. Okay, yeah, we have so many friends. Miss Wan, yeah, good afternoon. Charles, Mr. Cha, and Lamb. Okay, our friend. Yeah, see you tomorrow today. Okay, very and yeah, it's and before that, I need calendar of this whole month. Okay, so I will share the screen now. You can see about the whole month's calendar by Homely Chat. Green color. Okay, so many green colors and the yellow color, and also have this orange color. Okay, so many turning points compared to August. This is August. Have some, but compared to it's quite more here. Entire. market this month, right? And of course, each time if have we remind you some also include today. Today is yellow color. Okay, today is yellow color, and it's kind of for level 3 turning point, kind of medium term, right? Medium term. So we need to combine with okay, here's the KLCI today. So it's not very good. Last Friday we the KLCI actually the trend is not here's the chart of KLCI. And okay, we can see a little bit of today's chart. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, no problem. Let's wait for a while, but we can just take a look about the US first. Okay, US first, because we will also take a look about the US. The Dow Jones. Dow Jones still keep flying, right? Still keep flying, keep hitting new high, right? Keep hitting new high. Okay. So we can see from the chart yesterday, market is still on, right? Yes, market still on, and we can see slightly down in the Dow Jones. But if we take a look about the Nasdaq, Nasdaq is stronger and have the bonus issue of the big company, right? The Apple and the Tesla. So it keep hitting new high. The profitable effect here after double confirmed with this MCD is 77%. It's quite strong, and also the price keep hitting new high. And this yellow color before I've showed you is overbought signal. Overbought signal, it keeps breaking out, breaking out. So if the price can break out this overbought, means the market is still very strong, right? Very strong. So still safe for you to trade in this Nasdaq market. And the SPN 500, we can also take a look. SPN 500. So also keep new high, right? Means the individual shares effect, profitable effect is still remains and the kind of increasing 62% the profitable effect you can see here. Okay, yesterday slightly correction, but still okay. Especially the Nasdaq didn't drop, didn't correct, but mainly is still okay. And we know that because the average inflation, the federal changed the policy, right? The federal changed the policy to average inflation to support the market, okay, as the current monetary policy. So when we talk about here, yesterday, if you have attended our class, you must have been know this one. We have been sharing their future development trend, right? If you attend the homeless class. So with what we talk, the trend as the first one is the monetary policy continues loosened, right? So cost of loan gradually decrease. So monetary policy, the QE also happens in many countries, especially in the US. The biggest inform is the current average inflation. It means that in the long run, 5 to 7 years, the Federal will not increase the rate, which is good for the employee rate and also good for the stock market. Right, this as the first one, a monetary policy controlled by the country. Okay, then so from the US market, so you know it's kind of a very strong one. If you have US stocks, you can also share your stocks as this form here. Okay, I've put the form here. I'll put the form here. I can just send your share code number and entry price and your trade periods to WhatsApp 011 1652792. And of course, before we diagnosis your share, okay, here's disclaimer. So you know this video is purely for study and discussion, not for call buy and sell. Okay, so if I diagnosis your share, we also analyze for you according to the homely chart, according to the software. So trade with your own risk. Okay, now we take a look about the KLCI intel, which very to our investors now. Okay, so KLCI kind of dangerous. Last Friday, we've been drawn a line for you, right? The medium long-term line already break down. Okay, already break down. Hold on. Like this, make sure it will not across the candlestick. Otherwise, it's not workable. Okay, make sure it didn't the line. Okay, the trend line didn't across the candlestick. So last Friday already break down. So we also said the price need another 2 days to break out again, then it's okay. And the closest resistance is half price of this negative. The price is 1540. So far the price is 1527. So still very low. And in this morning, the price is like this. This is today's chart. Very small is a very small positive candlestick. So it's not so strong in this in today's market. So maybe you say, if I don't know how to draw the lines, okay, I'm a beginner, how to do? You can use the Homely software. There is a trend expert. So you can see if medium long term, the price must stand in above this major line. The major line, okay, have two colors. The purple color is a medium long term uptrend, and the green color is medium long term downtrend. So it's more safe for us to trade when the bar across to the major line. But when it break down, so you see last Friday is last Thursday already break down, okay, already break down the chief line. So you know it's very dangerous. And before we've also see lower high, right, lower high. And you can also combine with the deviation expert. Deviation expert is a very good indicator for you to know whether the correction will change in advance or not. So you can see the price hit new high, but deviation shows lower high already, means money outflow. Money outflow always happens faster than the trend. So that's why you know, means that before it happened, okay, before the correction or drop happen. So in this day you can see the what is this? The deviation. Deviation is like this. Deviation expert. You see the deviation expert, the date here. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Where do you get? Try again. Okay, this day is July 15. Okay, July 15. Because you can already see the low point is a lower high. Okay, lower high. But we can see here is still higher high. And the price, the date is July 15. I'm not saying, okay, this is a method. You still can put it use into your own individual shares. If have this divergence happened, you should be careful. So later on, the price is go to sideways, and later on you go downtrend, right? You're trying to break down, so it's very dangerous for the KLCI. So that's why maybe the golden September is not happen again. We have combined another picture with Homely software. There is a period trend chart. Okay, period trend chart. So we only use one trend line to describe the chart. Okay, to describe the chart. So for example, the current red line is this year. You can see this color. The red color is this year 2020. Okay, the trend line. So far it go to end of July, end of August. Next is the here is the August, right? It's August. And then we can take a look about the last year. Okay, the pink line is last year trend of the whole year of the KLCI. So next year, September is kind of a drop. Okay, it's kind of a drop, which is not so good. But October is okay, right? October is rebound, and later on it drop again. Okay, then we take a look about 2018. 2018 September also drop. September also drop, and later on October slightly rebound and then go further, drop further. Okay, this is the green line. Green line is the 2018. Another one, okay, the yellow line is 2017. Okay, 2017. So you can see August, September is open high, later on you drop. Okay, open high, later drop. So later on rebound at the end of the year. Around Christmas, around Christmas. So totally, we can just compare to this 4 year enough. So we can see, we highlight the August, or highlight the September. Highlight the September for you. Sorry. I will highlight the September for you. Okay, from here, this area is September. So you can see, um, is it good one? So actually only 2017 have a rebound. Sorry, open high and later on goes down. Other years it's kind of shaking, right? It's kind of shaking on 2018. Last year also kind of a shaking one and later drop. So here is the coming, right? This is the coming year. So be careful, should be careful, and also combine with the whole one. It possibly, highly possibly kind of also shaking a lot, right? Combined with this one. Okay, this is the one. And then we can take a look about the trend of the sector, trend of the sector, the industry, the growth company, and this industry, and the medium term, the gold one also low bad, right? The gold one, and the vaccine shares. Vaccine shares also very potential one, because it's kind of a trend, right? What we talk about here is the trend. So it's kind of also potential one. Need to put it here. Okay, need to put it here. I will make it bigger. Everywhere. Okay, is the investor are more interested about the growth industry, growth sectors, and also technologies industries, and gold and vaccine shares. Okay. And throughout all the sectors, the financial market is with highly highly percentage. Okay, we can take a look about today's sectors now. Today's sector is also so a little bit quiet. 500 shares increase, 590 shares increase, 568 decrease, and the 332 shares make even. So throughout all the sectors, which one is the strongest one? Not so strong, slightly up only, right? Slightly up, because you see the whole index is not so strong, just slightly up. So we see it's transportation, construction increase most, and financial decrease. So not so strong one, right? Not so strong one. And the interesting thing, healthcare slightly down, but there's no percentage here. Very slightly down here, right? So today the glove shares also sideways, kind of sideways, slightly increase. And another important thing this week is the bonus issue of all the glove shares. Should be careful. Not means you will have definitely profitable successful rate. Yeah, after bonus issue. Yeah, because before we also analyze, it's not so good, right? It's not so good one after the bonus issue. But of course, I will combine with your share, combine with the share you want to diagnosis, and then check for you now. Okay, we take a look for Brian first. Okay, Brian, let me open the software first. Excuse me. Okay. Or maybe we'll take a look about the quotes first. You click the quotes and then you click the percentage change. You can see today's top gainers, right? Today's top gainers, what kind of them? SMIS, IQ, MQ, technology, right? So it's like this one, okay. No problem. We can take a look about today's chart first. So from Brian 0131, so is his question is that should he cut loss or not? So he bought before. We can take a look about the long term first of this share. Okay. By the way, this periodic trend chart can also use in the individual shares. Okay, if you operate familiar, you trade some shares over again and again, then you can find the regularities in this with this uh, period trend chart. Okay, below under the comprehensive period trend chart. Okay, we go to the chart 0131. So we check whether this share is strong or not. Okay, so first we take a look about the direction. The direction, we use the rainbow. Okay, rainbow. Before we also talked if the chart is standing above this white line. Okay, standing above this white line means the direction is okay, but no means that you will boom up. Whether it can boom up or continues to in uptrend, it depends on the capital, especially the big capital. So here is the capital we need to change to check. So trend, no problem, right? So about the capital, if the first time to watch my live, I will show you here. If you're the first time to watch my live, here is the introduction of this chart. So we have divided the capital of the share in three different capital. The red chips is the line, we call it the bankers, institutional investors is the red chips, and the green chips is the locked retailer. People who lose money are locked retailer is like a goat in the market, and then the yellow one is the hot money, is a wolf. It's a wolf. It means very fast and small profit. So basically, if have line the bankers in the market in your share, the price will definitely will continues up and also have momentum because bankers or institutional funds is the only funds can push up the price for medium term or medium long term. So this share you can see short term have bankers around 59%. So far is okay, but these bankers are slightly decreased and still have green retailer. Still have green retailer means some investor, especially retailers chasing high here, and then they haven't unstuck themselves yet, right? So if this share, so far in medium long term, low is not big problem because the banker tips 59% still takes advantage of this share. So you know it's okay, right? It's okay, but short term is quite correction. So we after we confirm this trend okay, but we can see now it's in correction area. So if it's in correction area, maybe will it takes time to wait until the correction finish, then we can buy. So we take a look in the hourly chart. So we just switch to hourly chart. Hourly chart, we can also use this trend expert. So you can see when the trend expert, the red bar is the sell point and the green bar is the the red bar is uptrend, short-term uptrend, and the green bar is short-term downtrend. So when the red turns to green, it's a sell point. Last Friday, 3 p.m. Okay, last Friday 3 p.m. is a sell point. So your question is, should I still hold it? Should I still hold it? Actually, if you haven't sold it there, you find a rebound to cut loss. So far, the correction haven't finished yet because the red haven't turned to the bar haven't turned to red. Okay, it's still green color. Green bar means short-term downtrend until it turns to red bar. Okay, like here it turns to red bar, then you can consider to trade for short term. Okay, so this is one. Still not good trend, so be careful. And today also break down the major line. Okay, today 11 o'clock, the price break down the major line, so be careful. Be careful. Second one from Wilson. From Wilson, let me check. Okay. Another question is coming. Can I buy at the 50 price? Asked by Brian. So you just wait. You can use your mobile version or PC reader, no problem. Hourly chart, you wait when the bar turns to red, then you can buy. Okay, because even you have been set your support and resistance, we still need to follow the rhythm by the objective price. We listen to the market. Okay, not our feeling. I know you have a good price. You have analyzed a good as resistance or support, but when you need to listen to the indicator because indicator will tell you when the bankers will push up. For example, here this time, okay, before you also sideway for wire, but later on at this time the green bar turns to red bar, then you buy here. Okay, don't buy earlier or laterly, right? So you just wait here, also turns red, then if the bankers starting to push up, so you will save your time, you will make the most of your time. And here also you just wait. Now the price is 155, okay, but still no buy point. You wait here because I guess you do short term. I guess you do short term. And the next one from Lam. Okay, from Lam. 7501 meter short term. 7501. It's kind of aggressive share, aggressive share. We can take a look about the long term first. Long term is not so good, right? Long term is not so good actually. It's kind of downtrend one, okay? No big chance. So only short term chance, okay? Short term strategy currently. And the last Friday, it trying to break up the major line, but the good thing is that last Friday we can see last Friday, a there's no retailer. The bankers is the first day more than 50%. Bankers more than 50% at that day. So generally, after big positive candle, there is a normal correction. So it's normal one. So we take a look at today's chart. Today's chart, slight, actually no, how to say, if in daily chart, open high and later on go to correction, right? Go to correction. So your strategy, your entry price is 0.58 just now. Now the current price is 58. Okay, so you do medium short term. So recommend you use hourly chart. So hourly chart so far is still keep holding, still keep holding, no problem. So the buy point is last Friday 10 a.m. 10 a.m. till now still hold. So far you have 27% ready, 10 hours. So far, their bar you can see become smaller compared to this candle, this Dow candle. When the bar becomes smaller means the momentum become weak, become weaker. So the price also drop. So you can see here's the tick chart. So here's the tick chart. So, but because you do medium short term still okay. This is a normal correction. But if you do intraday, then should be careful because you see intraday is trying to break down the yellow line, right? So here's the can consider to sell as an intraday investor. And we can also put the trend ladder. Trend ladder, the earliest sell point is appeared here. Okay, here is 11 o'clock. Okay, later on break down the major the white line at the 12:20, and then later on it break down the yellow line. Okay, as an investor, as an intraday investor, you can make around 10% today, but you already take a profit. Okay, 恰16 from Marco MARCO, and we take a look about the long term. 3514. Okay, entry price is a 155. Also short to medium term. Short to medium term. Okay, so it's okay. Before we talk this one, just now the 75 7501 7501. I forgot to one thing. Forgot to tell one thing. So you see, it's kind of a dark bone pattern lamb from lamb. It's kind of a dark bone pattern because it's standing above the white line, and also bankers more than 50%. So dark bone pattern is quite strong one. So this is the share can be considered as the how to say, as their rise up share. Okay, what do I mean? I want to share you here. Solutions, okay, in the solutions to the trend, can choose invest some stocks that has not risen this year, but bankers started to enter, okay, kind of this share, this type of share. So this share is kind of a startup. I said before, it's not good time to bottom catch, but this share, as long except you can make sure bankers also enter already, then you can consider, okay, this is a good pattern. But later on, I'm not saying it will 100% will standing above. Maybe it will also drop back, right? Because one day breakout cannot confirm it's successfully in uptrend. So we still need to confirm. Just follow the chart, should be okay. And okay, from chart, this one. uh okay, from the term, okay, from the trend, this share is kind of a bottom one, right? It's also kind of the bottom shares. But before it get support, it get support by the previous line, and also start to bounce back. Okay, start to bounce back. So short term, medium short term strategy, no problem. In the daily chart, the bankers only 40%, not so strong, but kind of volatile. Not much retailer. So mainly, they are hot money, the speculator and the bankers inside. So medium term, short term, medium short term or short term should be okay. The strategy. So you say you bought 155. So I guess you buy today. You buy today. We take a look about the hourly chart. Hourly chart. Okay, here have a buy point. Okay, 10 o'clock have a buy point. The price is 150. 150. So far it's still red bar. Means you still can hold. Still can hold because the trend is still okay. Now have 3%. 3% slightly because it's not so strong in the daily chart. The bankers not so much. So it's a little bit fluctuated in uptrend. Okay, it will not drop because no retailers. Okay, this is the one. Mm, okay, from from Mr. Wang, Dew Pharma, no problem. Vaccine shares are Dew Pharma. Dew Pharma, what else? You only put a share. So okay, this is not the right form, Miss Wang. You see, here is the right form that I can diagnosis your share. Put your share code number, entry price, and your trade period to the comments. Okay, after the live, you can send my WhatsApp 011 165 Okay, because I don't know whether your trading cycle, but we can analyze this share, no problem. We can analyze this share from daily chart. Still a lot of bankers, right? Around 69% bankers still inside, still control. So even sideways for around 1 week, but no retailer, the bankers still remains above 50%. So I also still look good on this share. Okay, and if you use rainbow, it's still very okay, very safe period. So the vaccine shares before we also shared is a kind of a long run, okay, long run because it's not so fast to developed. So every country also uh, put more focus. Put more focus on this sector, so you can still hold it if not short term. But short term today, no good chance, right? Middle long term, the trend is still okay. Long more correction. Okay, from mm, okay, from Lisa Kong. From Lisa Kong. Paul Guang. Gold shares. Gold shares. Yesterday we also talked about these gold shares, right? And yeah, wave investment opportunities of gold will appear in the market. Okay, wave one. Wave one. Wave is the defensive sector of the whole market. So if you take a look about the gold chart, it's also bounce back. Okay, bounce back. We can take a look here. Okay, here's the gold go chart, we can use 1 day daily chart. So it's bounce back, right? It's bounce back. Before it's just correction, right? Correction. Um, yeah, and it's very volatile, very volatile. So now 3 days, actually 3 days, three big positive candle. Okay, so far trend also okay. So we for short term we can draw a line. For short term we can draw this line here. Can draw this line. It's a kind of a breakout, right? It's kind of a breakout. The no, we need to draw like this. Okay, so it's kind of a breakout for medium short term. And here just have slightly higher low, right? Slightly higher low. Okay, for medium short term, it's kind of a triangle pattern. So triangle pattern have at least 5 touch points, and then they will choose price, choose direction, either uptrend or either downtrend. But it just choose the uptrend, right? The uptrend. So it's a kind of good one for short term. This is gold price. If you trade the gold share, must be careful. Follow the trend of the gold price. Okay, gold price. So this program today also have slightly rebound. Okay, slightly rebound. In daily chart, the bankers is around 34%. So you see, it's also very volatile. Before, you see this very short term, we can calculate. Also very strong, very crazy one. Only 12 days have 2 times, right? 2 times, very crazy. But later on, correction also very deep. So from here to here to recently, correction 14 days, 14 days, almost 40% drop, right? So very volatile, very volatile. But compared to the uptrend, only 40%. So it's of course is still stronger, lah, right? Still stronger. And the retailers keep decreasing, but still have 20%. Okay, so I know that you do short term, you do short term. So we take a look about the hourly chart first. Hourly chart, we use the trend expert. So here have the buy point, higher low buy point is Friday 3 p.m. Last Friday 3 p.m. is the buy point. I make it bigger here. Okay, so you can see the time is here. Later on, break up the major line this morning, today 10 o'clock. So of course you can consider to buy when the trend expert break up the major line. And here is the hourly chart because you do short term. So here till now a few percent, 3% around 3%. Okay. And if you monitor the chart, so far it's still a little bit sideways above the yellow line, no problem. Okay. So let's go on. And Lolina 7114. Okay, 7114. And your entry 54, 54, and can still hold or sell. I guess you do short term, right? Rosely, Lolina Rosely. I don't know your trading cycle. So if for medium long term, we take a look about the uh, chart, the daily chart, no problem. So the bank is still more than 75%. Whole trend also no problem. But we take a look about the weekly chart, check whether have some resistance or not. Okay, so this is a monthly chart. Monthly chart. Here, okay, break up already, but here have another resistance. When I put here, the resistance is around 67 cents. 67 cents. So far the price is 66 cents. Okay, so if it's very strong, it will go sideways and then go up again. But if it's not so strong, you be careful, especially for short term. Okay, especially for short term because 67 cents have resistance. So we go hourly chart. Hourly chart. This is hourly chart. If it turn to green, okay, if you do short term, later on when it turn to green, you can just take a profit and then try another time because the whole trend is still okay. Just have some resistance. Okay. Mm. Some of the one, I don't know the name, B77, what is that? 0160, okay, 0160. And enterprise is 12, okay, just now, medium term. Okay, medium term, this share is inactive. right? It's inactive. The long term, it's kind of volatile. A lot of resistance. Be careful. Be careful. If it cannot break out, like before, it will drop. It will drop, right? Except it can break out, then you can keep holding on. Otherwise, you will finish soon. Okay. So in daily chart, a lot of retailer, a lot of speculator, bankers only 39%. So it increased, but a little bit slowly, because no big funds to push up. Okay, only have small bankers. Okay, inside. And the inactive, when we check the turnover rate only 1.88, less than 3%. So not so active. That's why if you buy today, the recent buy point is last Friday or this morning. You have buy point, but still sideways, inactive. You see, 7 hours are 9% today, 9%. Hey, is my chart right? But the chart is like this, right? It's 9%. Okay, short term. Okay, but be careful about the resistance. Voice breaking. Eh? Now can you hear me? I just see voice breaking. Mm. Now okay, right? Now no problem, right? Can you reply me? Because maybe I check. Let's go on. Okay, from Albert 15210 Bumi Hamada 27 third term. Third term. What is third term? Okay. So we check about this one. Okay, thanks. Now okay. Bumi Amada. So oil one, right? Oil one. So we can see Bumi Amada in the long term is still below this white line, right? Still below this white line. So your strategy is still medium short term. Bankers yesterday or last Friday, 66%. Okay, 66%. Seems quite potential pattern. Okay, so we need to see, still need to listen to the market if it can break up the white line or not. Otherwise, still it's your time to take a profit, right? So 5217 today, correction, but it's a normal one because it's very slightly correction, still okay, and have resistance by this white line, right? By this white line, haven't dark horse haven't come yet. Need to wait for a while. I have resistance by the white line. So if you cannot break out, of course, it's your time to take a profit. Cannot lay out medium long term. And okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, make sure you put the right form. For example, uh, I, sh- I shall, I shout. You put TM, but I don't know your enterprise, your trading platform. Yes, I don't know. Mm, okay. Okay. Khalid Hasif 0040 OpenSys. OpenSys 1 ringgit media term. 1 ringgit media term. So from longer term, this trend, this price is okay, right? From longer trend is okay, and we can take this monthly chart, is quarterly chart. Just trying to break out recently, right? Breakout, okay, and also have a lot of bankers inside. Okay, so media term you have been entered already, 1 ringgit. So yeah, no problem. But the point is that I think media term, if you bought today are low buy point. Okay, if you do medium term, we need to wait until the green bar turns to red bar, you buy. For example, before, here is your entry buy point for medium long term. So now actually you need to wait until the green color turns to red, you can enter. But if you have bought already, no problem, but still means that this is the best entry point now. Okay, the trend okay, no problem. Mm. Another two shares are from so many. Okay, so K plus, no problem, from Simon Kong. K plus. Entry price is 412, medium term. You can see medium term. I don't know you medium long or medium short, but if medium long term, now have some short-term correction, right? Short-term correction. Medium long term is still above this major line with the bankers around 84%. 84%, so means still not bad, right? Still not bad. But if immediate short term, I think you should take a profit soon because it's still below the major line, because all the glove shares are so far is in correction, but medium long term or long term trend still okay. And the entry price, your entry price is 412. Actually, it's not a good entry point. Okay, it's not good entry point. If your entry here, you should take a profit. Should take a profit because it's lower high. Lower high means the trend kind of change, right? Trend kind of change, but long term still have this major line to support. That's why I say that if you still hold it, you can also take this major line as your last defensive support line. If it break down, of course, cut loss definitely. But at that time when you bought is another one you need to sell here. And the retailers in this K plus still have around 9%. It didn't decrease, still remains there. It's not so good for short term. So for medium long term, be careful about this major line. If it break down, be careful. Okay, if it break down, better just consider to take a profit. Okay, the last one. The last one from from Win, no problem. From Win, Supermax. Last one is healthcare. Supermax 21.2, 21.2. And to short term, okay, if you do short term, we go to hourly chart, still hold, right? Because the trend explain still red color, still can hold. And if you're intraday today, no chance. Today, no chance. Slightly down today. And all the glove shares are these today or few days later, we have bonus issue. Be careful. Uh, better you have a good tool to monitor. Otherwise, it's not the price. After bonus issue, maybe it goes to strong correction. But I will not explain the details now. If you want to know, I will send you the video to explain why after the bonus issue of the glove shares is not very good one, right? Okay, so if you want to diagnose more shares, here's the way. Just send your share code number and your entry price and your trading period to 011 1652796. Send your share code number and entry price and trade periods to 011 1652796. And later on, we will also share more about their current trend, development trend, and the solutions later on in our live diagnosis. No problem. And also, if you want to know more details, you can also come to our company, our office. We have 3 branches in KL Central, JB Austin High, and the PG Hotel Royal. Here's my contact number 011 And also, and yeah, here is the way. For members who want to diagnose a share, I prefer you can send your analysis results to me. Then I can optimize your analysis so that we can improve together. Especially you, I can use the software better. If you only use only I dialysis for you, then it's not good for your analyze method, your skill improvement, right? Okay, thank you very much. And if you can benefit a little bit of today's video, today's live, please give me a like and share this video to your friend. And then see you tomorrow. And bye bye. Thanks for your watching. Bye bye.